Hey guys, Derek here. Welcome back to the channel, or welcome for the first time if you are new. We are here to watch another trailer. This one came out a couple days ago, but I wasn't able to get to it at the time. Now I'm going to watch it. I already previously reacted to like a teaser for this, but this is the official trailer for Rebel Moon Part 1, A Child of Fire. This is part 1 of like the big, essentially Zack Snyder's Star Wars. As far as I remember, this started as like a pitch for a Star Wars movie, and then it was rejected and he decided to make his own thing from it. The first teaser that I watched looked pretty cool, and this is supposed to be coming out next month, and so I'm very excited for that. I generally enjoy Zack Snyder films, I think, at least visually. Every once in a while they don't quite hit on the story, but I personally am a big fan of a lot of his visual storytelling. Like 300, I really enjoyed the visuals in, all his DC films, like the Justice League, like his version of the Justice League, not the one we got in theaters, Batman v Superman, Man of Steel, all that. I very much enjoy the way that he like visually puts stuff on screen. So at minimum, this is going to be a pretty looking film. That's what we can guarantee. But hopefully it actually ends up being a good film in general as well. I know it's probably going to be fairly divisive because for some reason, no matter what this guy does, there's a huge section of the internet that doesn't like him at all, and there's a huge section of the internet that loves him no matter what he does. So I am in the middle. I like some of his stuff, I don't like some of his stuff, but I am very interested in these films coming out, and I hope that they are good because the world needs more good sci-fi stuff, right? Sci-fi, space opera, fantasies, things. The more of that we can get, the better, right? We don't want everything to be Star Wars. We don't want everything to be the MCU. So if we can get quality franchises from things other than that, win-win for everybody, right? So, before we jump into this, if you end up enjoying this reaction, please leave a like on the video. It means a lot to me. If you're new here, hit subscribe, ring the bell so you're notified when I upload, especially if you want to see me react to this movie, because I plan on doing so. And then if you're interested in seeing full uncuts for anything I watch on the channel, including this movie, consider supporting me on Patreon or joining YouTube memberships. You just sync up your own copy of the movie and you can watch along with me. But other than that, let's check out the official trailer for Rebel Moon Part 1.
When I found you in the wreckage of that ship, I considered leaving you. I was afraid
she is so attractive. He's in Haunting at Hill House. Jeez.
We're just farmers, we're not a threat. They won't just kill us, will they?
Depends. They're very vicious, from what I've heard.
Do you think those soldiers will show them mercy? Stop.
Oh, she is a badass. Let's go.
We're gonna have to fight.
What a goat. That guy looks like a young Hugh Jackman
Child of war.
on the right of the one guy. He's gone now.
I find warriors to fight with us.
We might stand a chance.
We're searching for soldiers for a fight against the mother world.
I could help you.
Hey, we like him.
For a small fee, obviously.
Payment, of course.
You may want to hold on.
I'm here to make you an offer. To give you a chance at redemption.
We are beyond redemption.
What about revenge?
That he'll do.
This isn't just pursuit of revolution.
I have found her.
The most wanted fugitive in the known universe.
She's the most wanted fugitive? Why? Because she's a badass? She's the GOAT?
It's a new age for the universe.
Is that Anthony Hopkins? Dang, the music was popping off there for a second. December 22nd. Interesting. Okay, I'm very into it. Like, I dig the vibe quite a bit. Like, visually, it's very gritty. I mean, that's kind of a staple to a certain extent of Zack Snyder films, is like they have a certain dirtiness to them, if that makes sense, right? Like they're always visually beautiful, like lots of high contrast, colorful, striking visuals. But I feel like his movies, weirdly, there's always just an element of like dirtiness to them. Like you can see dirt on things, and I don't know why that excites me, but it does. You can definitely tell this was expensive. Netflix is pumping some cash into these movies, and I'm here for it. It looks exciting, from what I can tell. Actually, hold on. Okay, so I'm gonna read some very large paragraph that will seemingly tell us the plot of this movie. So, after crash landing on a moon in the furthest reaches of the universe, Cora, the main girl, I'm guessing, a stranger with a mysterious past, begins a new life among a peaceful settlement of farmers. But she soon becomes their only hope for survival when the tyrannical Regent Belisarius and his cruel emissary Admiral Noble discover the farmers have unwittingly sold their crops to the Blood Axes, leaders of a fierce group of insurgents hunted by Jamaja World. Okay, so tasked with finding fighters who would risk their lives to defend the people of Velt, Cora and Gunnar, a tender-hearted farmer, naive in the realities of war, journey to different worlds in search of the Blood Axes and assemble a small band of warriors who share a common need for redemption along the way. Kai, a pilot and gun for hire, General Titus, a legendary commander, Nemesis, a master swordsman, Turok, a captive with a regal past, and Milius, a resistance fighter. Back on Velt, Jimmy, voiced by Anthony Hopkins, got that part right, an ancient mechanized protector hiding in the wings, awakens with a new purpose, but the newly formed revolutionaries must learn to trust each other and fight as one before the armies of the Mother World come to destroy them all. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. So, the main girl presumably has a past involving the Mother World, right? It looks like we get flashbacks of her fighting in some war with them, and then at some point she crash lands on this farming planet, and she's seemingly more important than just like a regular fighter, because they're like, she is the most, like, the biggest fugitive ever, right? They're like, we gotta get her. She crash lands on this farming planet, ingratiates herself amongst the locals, starts a new life essentially, and then these farmers accidentally or unknowingly sell some of their crops to the Blood Axes, who are either like a group of people or like a nation. Doesn't quite tell me, but they're fighting against the Mother World, and because that happens, the Mother World is like, hey, you helped people against us, you're gonna die. And so then she has to travel the universe to find a group of fighters who are willing to rebel against the Mother World. I assume most of the first film is gonna be that, right? It's gonna be her crash landing on the planet, living there, attack happens, and then she goes off and is like recruiting people. Probably by the end of this first film, they have their like squad, like their crew together, ready to fully take on the Mother World, and then roll credits. Anthony Hopkins plays a robot. That's pretty fun. But overall, it looks pretty good, and I'm very interested in it. And it comes out in like a month, so not too far away, which is pretty exciting. But yeah, I don't know. I think that's all I gotta say so far. Definitely let me know what you guys thought down in the comments below. I would love to hear all your opinions. If you enjoyed my reaction, please leave a like on the video. It means a lot to me, helps my channel grow. If you're new here or you find yourself coming back often, hit subscribe, ring the bell so you're notified when I upload, especially if you want to see me watch this movie, because I plan on doing so. And then if you want to see the full uncut version of anything I watch on the channel, including this movie, consider either supporting me on YouTube memberships or via Patreon. Those are both linked in the description down below. You just sync up your own copy and you can watch along with me. But other than that, thank you for watching, and I will catch you guys next time.